Radio Live. The views and opinions of the guests and the hosts you hear on Mixstation Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of Mixstation Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
Hey, I want to start a podcast.
Join the mix.
Can I broadcast to millions all over the world?
Join the mix.
Can I control my own content and share my show?
Join the mix.
Can I promote my product and my events?
Join the mix. Mixstation Radio is a worldwide internet radio station that specializes in video and audio podcasts on all social media platforms. You can download our free app, Mixstation Radio Live. That's MIXX Station Radio Live. We have 2 locations in Tulsa, Maryland, and Eastern Shore, Maryland. With our new service, you can host your own show from home with Mix Mobile. That's MIXX Mobile.
Did you say I can broadcast from home?
Yes, we have a new service called Mix Mobile. We can come to your location or you can log on virtually.
Hold up. That can't be true, man.
Yes, Mixstation can air any show from anywhere in the world, and all you need is a strong internet connection. Also, we have a toll-free 1-800 number.
So you're telling me I can stream on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and all the formats all at the same time and have people calling with comments?
Yes, join the mix. If you want to join the mix, email us at mixstation@gmail.com. Again, mixstation@gmail.com. That's MIXX station@gmail.com.
When the pressure and heat builds in my vaginal walls, I become like a volcano, ready to erupt at the height of my orgasm. Oh! No one, my dear, has ever come close to this love you inspire. You fill my soul with so much joy. For you, my dear, are my heart's desire. Oh.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Facebookers, YouTubers, and Instagrammers, and everyone else out there in TV land. You are tuned in to Intimate Connections. I am your host and creator, Queen Jackie. Tonight is going to be one of those legendary shows. I'm so honored to have my guest, Tony Bosco, or let me do it right. Artist, songwriter, and producer Tony Bosco is on the set tonight, y'all. It's gonna be a great show. And then to my right, I have Michael Ballard. He's known on Instagram as DJ
_MB.
Yes, thank you. So, and you all missed an amazing moment. So Tony and Michael have been working together, but they never met each other face to face. And so I'm saying, as we're walking in, this is my brother, my little brother. So I think Tony kept thinking just somebody I call my brother. And after we got to talking, and I think it clicked, like, Michael Ballard.
Yeah.
Threw me off guard. Yeah, definitely.
So I was like, this is my little brother, you know.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an epic show tonight, and I'm so excited. This has been a long time in the making, having Bosco on the show. He's just amazing. And I'm going to turn the show over to you, but I got to talk about something.
Okay.
You were instrumental in creating the anthem for Entrepreneurs of Baltimore.
Yes.
And let me tell you, when I first, just to be in the studio and watching it be recorded,
Right.
and everybody was in the zone, I don't think no other three people could have pulled that song off. But you were so smooth with your part. And then even listening to Neffy was like on fire. And EJ always delivers. So just that connection and bringing that song to light. And I can't not mention Pimpin' Beats because,
Shout out to
oh my
Pimpin'
God, yes. And Bryant bringing everybody together. It was just amazing. And I do want to ask a question with regards to that. What were you thinking when it was time to put your verse together?
Well, I wrote the hook.
Yeah.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from the streets as well, so I try to incorporate both into it because the streets is an entrepreneurship in a legal way, but it still takes the same concept.
Mm-hmm.
So I love music, I love R&B. So when it was time for me to write the hook, that's what came to my head, and it was kind of difficult because I knew he wanted to put it in a mainstream way,
Right,
and not
right.
basically taking it to the street. So I had to make sure it was clean, no cuss words really, and that's what I do.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really a long period of time, but I made sure, because R&B, you gotta make sure the melody's right.
Yeah.
Because I also done the hook. Most time I write the hook and other people sing it, so they wanted me to sing it as well. So I had to make sure I practiced and did everything accordingly to make sure it came out right, and it came out dope.
Yeah.
The studio session the vibe was crazy. It was being filmed.
Yes.
They got footage of us in there creating this record. So it was a dope time.
Yeah, it's fire.
And I think it was around my birthday.
Okay.
Because I was in there, we was popping champagne and everything.
Y'all was,
Yeah.
right. I remember
Yeah, I
that.
think it was my
Yeah.
birthday. Yep, that was dope, man. Everybody involved is dope. I think Neffy moved out of town, so I hope she's doing her thing. Shout out to Neffy and Brian putting it together, and definitely pimping, man. He ain't nobody like pimping. So
That's a fact. Yeah.
yeah,
That's a
that
fact.
was a dope record.
It was, and it just like everybody did their thing. You could connect to it. It was amazing, and I kept saying, "This is a hit." While y'all were doing it, I was like, "This is a hit."
Right.
So,
Thank you.
yeah, it was great to be a part of that.
Right.
And so yeah, so we got a lot of stuff going on, man. So let's get into it.
Okay.
So
Where you want to start at?
let's talk about this. Well, tell everybody how long you've been in the industry.
The era of Dipset, the Locks, that's my era. I was in the couple situations in that time of trying to get a deal or it didn't work out. So that's my era. When I started, it was a couple years before that, at least 5 years before that. So rapping on the block, freestyling, stuff like that. But then it got serious when first my brother Tim Trees started popping off, so we started taking it more seriously.
Okay.
And EJ had his CD, so we saw the popularity of those two going up. So I started taking it more seriously. And I think I don't even remember what year that was. 95.
Okay.
94, probably. I started taking it serious, and yeah.
Okay.
I dropped my first mixtape, I think in 96, 97, one of those years. But ever since then, I've been rolling.
Okay. So this new CD that you, the couple of tracks that you sent me, like you sent me Scrape It, what was before the creation of that? Like, what's your creative process before you actually record something?
Well, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I know I'm dope, right? So it's not hard for me to make music.
Okay.
But it does create better music when the production is great.
Okay.
And I believe Heavy Gold, my brother Heavy Gold, which is a Checker Flag boy, put me on with Mike. So, cause if he was Heavy or 600, I don't remember. I just know I started getting these emails.
Okay.
And I heard these beats, man, and I did not want to. I didn't know if they were sending me the beats just to put a verse on it.
Okay.
If it was mine's or I'm getting on a song with them. So I had to call around like, no man, he said he rocking with us. He's sending you beats. He just sending them to us, whatever which ones we pick. So when the first record I did, I think, was Look At Me Now, right?
Yeah.
So I got an EP out right now called Hustle Reflection. That's out right now. I dropped it last November. And that's when I really tapped in the mic because we did Look At Me Now. And when I heard the beat, it was... And you know, I'm part of I'm affiliated with Griselda. So that boom bap and that sound is coming back.
Yeah.
So I'm from the era of real rap, spitting them bars. So when I heard that Look At Me Now beat, I just fell in love with it. I'm like, man, I want this. He like, all right, that's you. So I did Look At Me Now, and we've been rocking ever since.
Yeah.
And in the process of me writing, I like, once I hear the beat, it tells me what to write.
Okay.
And whatever mood I'm in, I'm writing an R&B song, I'm writing a club record, or whatever I feel like writing at the time.
Okay.
Because people send me a lot of beats, but Mike send me beats every day.
Okay.
So when he send me beats, I listen to it, and the ones that I feel like in that mode at that time, I start writing to it right then and there. And then the next day, I check out the other beats. I might be in that mood, and I just finish them as I go. I mean, then when I send it to my label one morning, they like, we rocking with that, then I'll pay more attention to that.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow. And so coming up, early rap days, I would say, who were, outside of Baltimore, who were some of your heavy influences?
Well, Run DMC, LL Cool J is the reason I wanted to rap.
Okay.
But when I started, I was too young to really rap at that time. I just liked it. But when I started rapping, it was the Nas, the Jada Kisses, the Wu-Tang, them guys that motivated me to be like, I want to be better than them.
Okay.
And I always stood on, if I'm not on the level of the people that's on, I'm not ready. So I always wanted to be wedged off. If I'm on a record with Nas, he ain't gonna kill me. I'm gonna stand on that level. And that's what my whole crew, we always, friendly competition to try to have the best verse. And that's how we got really good at what we do. You know what I mean? So yeah, everybody from the 9-5 down to 2000s, all of them motivated me in some type of way.
Okay. That's good.
But Jada back then was my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
So I always had to be like, I gotta be able to get on a song with Jada and kill it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was the whole objective at that time.
Okay. I like that. So how do you feel about, because the game has changed, and so do you like the changes in the music industry with regards to hip hop, or how do you feel about it?
I like the independency of it, where people can put their music out how they want, but it's still it's not good in some instances because the label, a person can be talented and just needs some grooming.
Right.
And I'm all about getting out people and people that deserve to be on a different platform or get some exposure to get that exposure. Some people, it's like they signing people because of popularity.
Yeah.
But people doing backflips and wearing thongs for popularity.
Right. That's
with no talent.
Point.
And they make a hot little song and then you signing them, then they getting dropped. Why not put the time into somebody that got a talent?
Right.
And help groom them a little bit where they rough around the edges, and then you got longevity artists. That's the only downfall of it is the people that really got talent not getting the chances that we once would get.
Right.
Because it's oversaturated with, you can curse on here?
Yeah.
With
that's
fuckery.
why I like it.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's my word. And it's true, because I think they're not so much looking for quality today. It's all about image. You know, and once this person dies out, then it's on to the next. They're not creating quality. And that's what's selling. It's all about who can I put out right now. They have to fit this particular look.
Yeah.
You know, they have to be marketable. But I feel like on the other end of that, you're wasting money, because if you're not investing in quality, you got to start over with somebody else. Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
But it is a few in them piles that got great artists, but they oversaturated with the everybody want to be number one. They get overlooked, or like me, I'm not my morals and my principles. I'm not going out of my morals and principles just to get a deal or to get seen or recognized.
Right.
And that's kind of the reason why I'm still here now. You feel me? Out here, people respect what I'm doing. They cheering for me because I ain't never go out the pocket and do nothing crazy.
Right.
You know, when people rooting for the ones that, like, I was going to stop rapping at one time because it wasn't going nowhere. And my brother, Free Rico Reed, I had shot a video and I was telling him about, I was ready, like, yo, this might be my last mixtape. And he like, boy, you crazy. You one of the best in the city. You better keep going. Our time gonna come, and look how the tables turn. This is way before. This is before. Because if you look at it, all the rappers that was out around my time, everybody coming back. They coming back, and because now people tired of the foolishness. They want to hear good music again, and you got to get in it when you can, so you don't get left behind again.
That's it.
You know what I mean? So a lot of people, a lot of artists from the town that's from my era, the 5 season era, telling me, yo, you got me back in the booth. You making me want to rap again, because they see my consistency.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I ain't never give up, and I'm pushing. And it's all about the motivation of. Okay. My bet when I see the attention of people wanting to hear good music again. And not saying the music people making not good, it just ain't no substance. It's just all about the same thing. Nobody making mother songs. Nobody making holiday songs.
Right.
You know what I mean? People die every day. They ain't even making songs about the grieving process.
That's true,
and
too.
that's a real thing.
It's a real thing, absolutely. So, Mike, for you, you sent Tony music. And so in this moment to actually meet face to face, like, how is that for you? And just, now that you pretty much know more about him, How is that like moving forward and continuing?
I mean,
Yeah.
the relationship is still basically the same. It's just we basically got to that point that we shaking hands, we meeting each other because there was a conversation that was already had. It was in the making.
Okay.
So as far as the music, we was already sending the music, you know. So it was coming together, and I'm glad that we finally got to do it on your show.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because it just bridged the gap. Because you was like, I know him, and I'm like, yo, we already got songs together, and you like, how you got songs on? How you know him? But me meeting Heavy was through my man James, and James was like, yo, I got some people that's gonna definitely mess with your beats. Because I've been sending him music for years, you know what I mean? So he was like, yo, he was already sending stuff to people that's connected with Griselda. So I was like, yo, what's up? He was like, yo, I got something for you. Because we recorded stuff before. So it was just, the time was coming. He knew the situation as far as who would fit as far as with my music. Because he can be all over the place. I got this, I got that.
Right.
He was like, yo, but I know some people that's definitely going to mesh with you. And once I heard you on that, Look at Me Now, and I said, that's the one. Meeting them, I was like, yeah. That it just solidified everything, and I was so happy that it came together because, trust me, I got so many beats sitting on my computer, and I'm like, yo, I don't even know if I want to keep doing this. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's just like, am I doing it for the hell of it, or am I doing it just to send beats to my boys for them to listen to? You know what I mean? Right. But then they like, yo, I want to hear something, and I want to hear somebody over it.
Yeah.
So when I let them hear it, it's like, yo, I like him. Yo, y'all need to keep doing work together.
That's what's up.
And previously, I was working with other artists, but they was like, yo, y'all, lock in.
We locked in.
Yeah.
And shout out to them, everybody that's showing love. Appreciate the love, man. Keep support.
So, quick question, Mike. Now that you met him, just the man behind the man. But now that you met Tony Bosco, will your production be changed now? Because now you know his real personality, like personality. So will that change for us going forward, like the beats that you make and how you create them now? Like, all right, I know what type of beat I really have to go in now for this particular artist.
Oh, no, most definitely, because it's like now I can really tailor my stuff around him, whereas though I got people who will say, well, I want this kind of beat, and I'm like, hold up, I'm working with something right now, and I'll get back to you because I'm already in the groove, you know. So it just brought everything, like I say, full circle. It's like you got somebody that you can basically lock in with, you know where they coming from and how they doing it. Now you can do, you know, build your stuff around them and be like, yo, I made this strictly for you. I ain't sending this to nobody, you know. Whereas though a lot of joints, I'm sending them to different people and they like, nobody sending me nothing back, and then he'll say, I want that. Mm-hmm. I'm like, why am I sending them to all these different people for? You know, because it's like I'm locking in and I'm understanding his pocket as far as what he wants out of it. So. And
Mike just sent, but last week he sent me like 3 tracks, and I hit him back like, yo, I want it. He's like, boy, that's the one I made. I was wondering. I was like, yo, if he need to pick this one, and he made it just for me, and it's dope. The record I wrote to it is fire. I can't wait to release it on my new project, and we locked in, man.
That's what's up. Now I remember Michael being younger, having all these records and just constantly trying to make music. When I would go to look for some of those records because they was mine,
right?
I couldn't find them, or he talking about yikes. Oh, I was using this for, and I couldn't find them. Like, so, I mean, he would like go through everybody's music just looking for different sounds, and I like that he's not afraid to play with different sounds. I always say he's a genius. It's just that the rest of the world haven't seen it yet, because he's definitely crafty, and I admire that.
She the one that always say you need to come out more, you need to network, and that's my biggest problem. I don't come out, I don't network. I be like a hermit sitting in the house making music. Usually I was just sitting there and smoke all day, and I'm like, yo, I'm just wasting time. I need to just go ahead and start really keep doing it. Stop smoking as much, because basically it's taking me away, because it's like you comfortable. You're too comfortable, and it's taking you away from being more creative. So the less you smoke, just keep working, and you're gonna connect with the right people, and I'm glad that I am connecting with the right people because it's just okay. I got a direction basically.
Okay.
And you know, all of us in that same state, and we all, you can be talented, but until that right person hear you,
that's it.
My music, I was on all the mixtapes. I was my catalog was going through them labels. Some people bit, some people didn't, but that right person gonna hear you and believe in you more than you.
Yeah.
And that's what's going, and if not more than you, just as much as you, and that's when you're gonna be like, it feel good to be doing something that I'm not the only one that I like it.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's the key with anything. I do believe you have to be passionate about what you do. Like even doing this and other things, it never feels like work. Mm-hmm. I like talking to people. Yeah. And I like to be able to share everybody's story. So I'm the person that can walk in somewhere and just instantly have a conversation because I love talking. And then everybody has an interesting story. That's the other side. And so you get to know people. And you and I haven't had a lot of interaction, but just that initial meeting at the studio and just looking at how passionate you are about creating, you know, and we're kind of 1 degree of separation with EJ.
Yeah.
You know, so and I'm gonna have EJ on the show soon, but it's crazy how you know people and then you connect with them through somebody else and you start to build something. Yeah. We're all in this together, so we got to be able to work together and just help each other. You know, now are you still into real estate?
Well, not as far as I'm about to start buying homes.
Okay.
But you know, I got my own contractor's business.
Right, and I remember seeing something.
Yeah, I still do that.
Right, okay.
That's my hustle.
Okay.
I gotta keep doing that. That's where I get my spending money at.
Right, yeah.
Cause this traveling, my little brother, I don't know if you know SK the King. Mm-mm. You know SK the King.
I know.
He signed the drum work, Conway the Machine. So when he got shows, we gotta spend our own money to go.
Right.
You know, so we gotta make sure we got money to go support whatever we doing, cause we all we got.
Yeah.
Right.
We gotta push this checker flag brand to
absolutely.
Definitely.
Now I think I go back and forth with people. I always say one of the reasons I work is so that I can pour into some of the things that I want to do.
Yeah.
I know people have a difference of opinion with it. It's different if you have a surplus of money, but you have to use the money that you make to pour into what you're trying to build. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, a lot of things you're not going to be able to accomplish. So how do you feel about that? Like when you hear people say, oh, well, then you're not a real entrepreneur because you still work for someone.
No, that don't mean that. I think it is a split when you, because at the end of the day, when you work for somebody, it's security. You know how much money you're going to get. Yes. You get insurance. You go on your own. Insurance is high. Mm-hmm. Then you really don't know what you're going to make for real, week to week, unless you already at a point in your entrepreneurship where you're making money.
Right.
But when you're starting off, you got to make sure I got a lifestyle. I just don't go. I got a lifestyle.
Right.
So I got to make sure I support that lifestyle, and I own stuff, so I got to make sure I pay for that stuff. Mm-hmm. So until I'm to a point where I know I'm good and I'm making $20,000-$30,000 a month, I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Exactly.
That's right.
You know, and you know, me and my family own bridal shops, so I'm the only one in my family that really goes to work. Everybody works for themselves.
Okay.
So I'm the one that's, when stuff fall apart, I'm the one that got that guaranteed bread.
Right.
That can be like, hey, let me hold that until this this people pay their balance on this.
Right.
And that's the
Right.
thing. And then I'm learning that people get sued a lot more than what you think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause I be like, dang, entrepreneurship is the way to go, but you gotta be ready for that. If you ain't no boss, don't even try.
And that's a fact. And you brought up a great point, because being an entrepreneur, you have to have that Arizona Mission insurance to cover you. And a lot of people don't think like that. You go into business, but you have to be able to protect yourself, because we live in a world where people want a quick buck.
Mm-hmm.
And if you make a mistake, they want to cash in on the mistake that you made.
Cash in.
They don't care that they could possibly be bankrupting you. It's about them getting those little coins. So you have to protect
Exactly.
yourself if this is the lifestyle that you want to live, you know. It's all about covering you and your family.
And I tell them too, you at the bar buying cocktails. We at the bar buying bottles. So don't. I can't come out today. I ain't selling this.
Right.
That's what's wrong with the world. People keep counting. I'm on Dame that. Stop counting people's pockets, man.
Right.
That's
right.
true.
Stop wearing what they doing to get their money. They ain't asking you for nothing. Don't worry about it.
That's it.
Yep.
And that's time wasted when you could be building your own.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a good point. How do you find balance with your professional life and personal?
It's hard.
Yeah.
Especially I work from somebody, since y'all want to hate. Work on somebody. I got my own business. I got a family, and I do music.
Mm-hmm.
And I got family. So one time my little brother called me and said, man, you don't be calling me. I said, you work one job. You should be calling me. Why you ain't calling me? I'm the one got to deal with all these things, but you worrying about me calling you. And I told him, we talked, and I said, man, I'm gonna try to call you more, but shoot, I'm busy. I be busy, man. If I ain't doing nothing at my house, I'm doing something. Then like you said, balance. You gotta have your me time too.
That's true.
So that's
yeah.
5 things. I gotta find time for me to do me.
Right. Absolutely.
Whatever that is, I'm trying to do. But it's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta do it, and you gotta sacrifice. Sometimes you can't go here. I'm gonna do this today.
I agree.
I'm not gonna talk on the phone about this today. I'm gonna put that time, energy into something else. Because with music, I'm with a label. I got a manager, and they love to talk. We can talk all day, which I want to talk
Right.
about music because I love music. But I gotta sacrifice and be like, man, I can't even talk today. I gotta go watch TV. I gotta sit on my deck and chill with the family. I gotta have family time. So it's it's not easy, but you got when you're a man, you gotta make sacrifice. So I make it work.
That's what's
And
up.
in both sides, whatever side I'm on, gotta be able to handle it and deal with it.
And so, Mike, how do you find balance?
I shut down. As far as you can't reach me unless I want to be reached. So I'm sitting there looking like I don't want to be bothered right now. Because in the end, like you said, you got to have some kind of balance. And you got family. I got kids. My kids at different houses. So it's like I got to run here, got to run there.
Yeah.
Make time for them. And still you got to work your regular job. And I got a call the other day from my man Steve. And he was like, yo, you got to start mixing back on the show. So I'm supposed to DJ house music on H&P radio, so it's like I forgot about that. You know what I mean? So it's like I still got different things that I got to do, but I got to make time for everything and everybody. But it's like I got to still balance it out for me, cause me, me, I like to go to the gym a lot, so my schedule stays on. I'm like, all right, I still stay on my schedule. People like, how do you sleep? Sleep. Who thinks about that until I get it? You know what I mean? And sometimes being older, it's a nap.
Right.
You know what I mean? You like, man, I ain't sleep. They like, what you mean you ain't sleep? What time you went to the gym? I went to the gym around 12.
Yeah.
Midnight?
Yep. Yeah. And got up at 6 to go to work. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, let me tell you something. Whatever you want, you gonna work hard to do it. People be like, oh, I want to lose weight. What are you gonna do? Are you going to change the way you eat? Are you going to go work out? Well, I got to find time. How much time did you spend watching television?
Yeah.
Well, that's different. No, it's not. It's the same thing. You got to figure it out and find time to do everything that you want to do. You got to make the sacrifices for everything.
And at midnight ain't nobody in there.
Exactly. So I ain't got to worry about, I can't get on this, I can't get on that. I'm doing it.
Because I be mad, man. Them big bodybuilders supposed to be at Gold's Gym all Planet Fitness.
Always at, and they be hawking it up, talking.
Man.
So I said, you know what? If I go late at night, I ain't got to worry about nobody. I can go where I want to go and still get home. May not get as much sleep, but I don't go every day, so I can get the sleep in. So the day, trust me, was it Monday night? Monday night, I came home and I worked out Sunday. I came home. I said, I'm gonna work on a track, and I finished the track. That's the joint I might have sent you yesterday.
Okay.
But I started working on that the other night. Somebody was calling me, texting me, and I was just like, nah, I found something that sound good, and I'm gonna keep working on this. But the next night, I knew I had to go to the gym, and I said, I'm gonna still keep working on this. Next night, after I got off work, went to the gym, and then once I mixed the song down, once I came from the gym, I was like, now I can go to bed, and I can sleep well. Because I already know when I send it off, I'm like, yo, I like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I still find balance. And like I say, having kids, everybody's different. And then I got grandkids, so it's like I want to see them. I want to spend time with them. So you got to balance it out. You got to figure it out. And trust me, when you want your time, you like, look, I'm just in here. I ain't even being bothered. I ain't bothering nobody.
That is so true. Like, I feel like over the summer, every weekend there's been something going on. And I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of looking forward to, like, the weather change.
To calm down
so I can, because I'm like, I just want to enjoy home. Yeah. And I haven't been able to do it as much. But I'm looking forward to this cold. And I don't like cold weather, but it's going to keep me in
the house. Yeah. I got you.
And I'm up late a lot of times because I'm thinking about show ideas. I'm thinking about social media, because you got to have a presence on social media, and that in itself can be a lot of work. Yes.
Because you don't want to keep posting the same things, so you gotta do different things and mix it up. Yeah,
it's hard. And I remember my cousin was telling me that she said, a lot of stuff you accomplish, you don't consistently post it. And I said, but I know what I've done. Right. But she said, no, you gotta post that. That's it builds your credibility. Yeah. And so now I gotta get back to scheduling posts, because that's what I would typically do, because it's time consuming. Right. Creating and then making sure you like what you create. Right. And then post that. So yeah, and even with me, with so much going on, I put stuff on my calendar. Because if I don't, I remember just a couple of weeks ago, I was supposed to be somewhere, and it wasn't on my calendar, and I was like, what? Where? Right. Like, let me get myself together, because I didn't put it on the calendar, so I had to do it right then before I get off the phone. A lot of times. Yeah.
It's just easy to get distracted these days.
Yes.
Because life's so fast now. So fast.
It's so fast, and there's a lot of things I'm trying to accomplish, so I can't be distracted by a lot of things that don't necessarily serve my purpose.
Right.
That's the main thing.
And I understand what you're saying, because there's some days my phone ring and I do the same thing. I look at it, and by the time I decide I'm going to answer, it stopped. Right. I said, well, it decided for me.
Right. And I always say, if it's important, they'll text.
Right.
There you go, right there.
Call back.
Yeah.
Exactly. So tell me about, how long have you been with MJMG?
Since December.
Okay.
I would say December, January, one of them two. Yep. Because I met Miss Jackson after I dropped my EP, Hustler's Reflection.
Okay.
So we just starting.
Wow.
We just starting, but she's so excited, and she fights for me.
That's what's up.
It feels good to have somebody that believe in your music. Because Miss Jackson got ties to so many artists.
Oh,
Okay.
that's what's up.
So when like she just dropped the EP, a compilation album, The Experience. I'm on that like 2 or 3 times, but it's so many artists on there that she handpicked to be on that project.
Okay.
And
That's good.
she chose me, to throw it out there that she would like to work with me. You know?
Good, yeah.
So that's big in itself because when you dealing with a lot of artists, because there's a lot of good artists.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So there's a lot of things you gotta pick that each individual have that you think is great, because they can have great performance, great songs, but their attitude can be terrible.
Right.
So she gotta pick through all that stuff. I guess with me, I've been doing it for a while, and I'm not, when you hungry, like I remember when I was younger and going to Universal and Def Jam, when you broke and you really stressed because that deal was not coming through.
Right.
And you see Be Rich, you see all these people getting signed from the city, but I'm in that same motion.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's not going the way I wanted to go, and it's very stressful. So now I'm at a place where I don't even care about, I care about money.
Right.
But it's not my end all be all. So I can make music to have fun, but it just so happenly is catching.
Okay.
And all the love I'm getting is making me more hungrier to get this music out there. So for her to handpick me out of all these artists, and she's not from here, she's from the Bay Area.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
So the label I'm with is stationed out there.
Okay.
And she does everything from her laptop or her phone. And we talk every day. And it's just a blessing. Especially coming from Baltimore. We don't have the outlets that Philly got,
That's
DC
true.
got,
Yeah.
New York got, even VA got. I got ties to all 4 of those cities, but Baltimore don't have that. It's like
Right.
everybody want to be the one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no teams really. Everybody branching off. They probably was a crew, but now you rap. You was the one, like a Dipset situation. Like Jim ain't rap at first.
Right.
He got with them. Now he rapping, kind of the same thing. Now everybody
Okay.
rap. It ain't that many. It's producers, but it ain't many as it was.
Right.
Everybody rapping.
Wow.
They got 70-year-old people on YouTube rapping. Everybody rapping now.
And that's
You
what
know?
I started out doing, and it was like, I like to make the music because I rather people to hear what I really got to say, and that's through the music as
Yeah.
opposed to, because I can rap, but
Right.
I like listening to other cats rap. I'm like, man, I love that
Right.
because it's like they rapping to my beat.
Yeah.
So that there you go right there. It still emerged, that still
Yeah.
got the rapping in the beat.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So we're about to go to Bosco's video. What are we about to play, Nick?
Hold on for 1 minute. You doing this shit all quick?
Well, because, a lot of times I'll get to talking and he'll keep giving me the signal. And before you know it, it's almost time for the show to end.
That look at-
And I
look at me
haven't
now.
played.
Yeah, that's look at me now.
Yeah, we're gonna look at me now.
This I can introduce it.
Yeah.
This Look at Me Now is on the Hustle Reflection EP. I'm gonna put it on a Concrete Success.
He
as
said
a
I'm gonna
bonus.
put it.
I'm gonna put it on. That's Baltimore.
That's
I'm
Bosco.
gonna put it on Concrete Success as a bonus. But my man Michael Ballard produced it. My brother Heavy Gold on it. Bammer Man shot the video. That's the videographer for Drum Work and Griselda. He do all they stuff when they on tour and everything. So it's all about family, man. So this is Look at Me Now.
Yeah. You know it's the prequel. CFB. Yeah. On the block with these 12-12s. I'm in love with the stoop. She my bitch, my way to wealth. I'm a real nigga, yeah, I sleep well. California King, Palm Springs, 2 swans smelling like Chanel. Me and this coupe, we parallel, dreaming of millions. This cocaine on this mirror, it gotta sell. My mind state, I'm thinking I'm Scarface with a half plate. From a poor nigga playing basketball on a milk crate. Now it's acres, the law spacious, no sports agent. Surrounded by the shooters and bakers and Gucci skating. Ain't no race here, keep a silent salute when the real appear. I'm red dotting niggas like I'm hunting deer. Play with me, still keep it one when I'm ground shifting. Getting blown while stick shifting, stick with me. Watch me, I'm a real nigga. Looking like I jumped out a magazine. Mop stick music, have them jumping around like they on a trampoline. Believe me, it's a time and place to move around. The money gone, you can hear a pin hit the ground. Snatch one of my niggas, he won't utter a sound. We come from a club, ain't in the lost and found. The house so far, it's on private ground. The yard so big, looking like Dover Downs. Life so good, I can't even frown. Thought I wouldn't be here, but look at me now.
Chicks say I'm bougie, conceited. This hate that I received, girl, I needed. This big ego, it feeded. I broke the law, I came back home and then repeated. Niggas say I ain't a lyricist. You're probably right, I'm a motherfucking heretic. I fight gods with my words, I got nice flaws. Knife scars in my skin, live my life hard. Got nice bras in my cars, I'm probably overcompensating for life's flaws. Coming off the stoop was in my roots like dice raw. Black thoughts got me flying in the track hawk. Track hawk, making money off of crack talk. Black boy, trap hard, stack paper on these haters, more acres in my backyard. That part, cold smile in the black heart, blue steel in the black card, bad bitch in a fast car, got them waving checker flags, NASCAR, heavy.
Believe me, it's a time and place to move around. The money gone, you can hear a pin hit the ground. Snatch one of my niggas, he won't utter a sound. We come from a club, ain't in the lost and found. The house so far, it's on private ground. The yard so big, looking like Dover Downs. Life so good, I can't even frown. Thought I wouldn't be here, but look at me now.
Yeah, that was really good, folks. Look at me now, Tony Bosco. With doing this video, did you already have like a vision of what you wanted to capture?
No.
Okay.
Because the video was spare the moment.
Okay.
My brother SK and Bammerman was supposed to meet Conway in New York, and something happened. They ain't go. So I said, look, we about to shoot the video now before y'all leave. So that day we went and shot the video on what is that? Milton? What is that? Federal and Oliver. We went down the hill and shot that on my cousin's grandmother's front. So it was spare the moment.
Wow.
Spare the moment. Called, group text to the family, my bros, whoever available, meet me here at this time, and we shot the video. Yep.
Oh, that was
that
awesome.
quick.
Oh, that joint looked like y'all really was sitting down, like putting this together.
Yeah, that's why I asked that question.
That was good.
And once you shooting, then the Bammerman was like, "I'm gonna get you in the car." And then get in the car, he's sitting in somebody's trunk. All that came together, but it was spare the moment.
Okay.
That's what's up.
But you can't look at that and tell that was like spur of the moment.
Yeah.
It just looked like it was planned. Yeah.
Wasn't even planned.
That's pretty cool just to be able to pull it off. And yeah, that's nice. But I would guess, like, even that spur of the moment, because it's your song, you already have an idea of the direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, and my manager Nate told me I was, cause you know when we shoot videos, if y'all seen Street Life with the Checker Flag Boy, we usually do all these props.
Right.
And my manager from New York, he was like, Bosco, you ain't gotta do all that. Man, just shoot him. Get a car too. We gotta get this product out there.
Okay.
So that's basically what it really was like. My welcome home Fats. Fats used to my man Fats from Westers came home and he was locked up for a minute and he used to always say, y'all thinking too much. Y'all thinking too much. Just drop the music. It ain't like you gonna do nothing whack.
Right.
Drop the music, man. And that's the concept I'm trying to run with now. Like, not think so much, have fun with it.
Right.
Do the most catchiest thing that you can do without coming out your morals and keep it pushing. You know?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was
Thank
definitely
you.
cool.
And that's the first one I shot. I
Okay.
got another record with Mike that I sent him, and I had one I did with a guy named Mello from New York. But yeah, definitely, and it's just getting better and better.
So you are branching out. Do you think it's harder to make it here? Like, do you get more love when you go other places?
I get love everywhere. I get love here, but not as much as I used to, because it's more in the city. The young, I don't even know him, but YG Tech, I love him to death because he remind me of how we rap. Okay. But he a young boy. So, but they more gravitated to the younger artists. But when I'm out of town, I get nothing but love. Yeah. I got people in New York now I'm about to sponsor. They want me to be their face of their clothes.
Oh, that's what's up.
I'm getting so many more opportunities because I'm got people that's not in this city helping me. Right. And I'm like getting where they got they reach at. And not like Mike was saying earlier, it's hard when you just making beats. Like you said it was. We trying to get out there. Right. We got to move. We got to shake. That's true, yeah. And if you're not moving and shaking, it's going to be hard for people to see you. But like once that white person see you, though, you're going to make some moves.
And that's another great point. I think most of the opportunities that I have gotten was because of that white person paying attention. Yeah. You know, like when I did today, this guy had been following my page for like 2 months. And I didn't know it, but it was all from me posting. And then that's another thing. You got to really get out there and mingle with people because you don't know who knows who. Yeah. And so I never thought that I would be doing that or even having a book, but it's about networking. And if we're not doing that, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot. Yeah. You know? So I think that's key. But I asked the question about hometown love because I didn't really start to get noticed until I went out of town and came back. Then everybody was like, oh, you doing your thing. And I'm saying, but I've been doing my thing.
Yeah, exactly. You know, people want to see you. Because I ain't going to, like, with me and my guys, we'll do a big burst. Okay. Right. Then we'll calm down. Then we like, we gotta get back, do a burst. People want to see consistency before they
That's it right there, that word right there.
Yeah, that's so true.
But you gotta have that consistency, and that's what we're doing now. So, and I see the results of it if you're staying consistent. So that's where we at with it.
And that's the whole idea. If you get into this for the sake of, I mean, we all want to make money. But if you get into it solely for that reason, you fail. Yeah. You know, because you're putting all this unnecessary pressure on yourself. Just be passionate about what you're delivering. Yeah. And the money will come. I think EJ had that in the Entrepreneur song, the money will come. Yeah. But that's true. You can't just do it for the money or you'll be disappointed every time. Yeah, just stay, like y'all said, stay consistent. And make sure this is something that, because if you're not passionate about it, you're not going to put the same amount of effort into it. And that's another thing. Like, and being passionate, it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah.
You're just having fun.
Man, I love music.
Yeah.
Love it. The reaction of people when they hear my bars or hear anything, like the reaction, I just love it, man. Because it's my life.
Yeah.
And it's real, and we all, a lot of people go through the same stuff, man, but everybody don't rap.
Yeah.
That live the life I live. So it's good to put that out there so people can learn from it and don't make the same mistakes. And now that there's so many more opportunities now, man.
Right.
You ain't gotta do what we did.
I can't see them. It's not coming up on my line. Okay.
You know?
I'm ready. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you was going to just pull it up. Okay, we're about to go to a couple of comments. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And so it is important for us to be able to share your comments. We want to know what you think, how you feel about the show.
I'm ready to engage.
Yes. Thank you.
So we do got Sharonda Brown. Oh, let me turn up my mic. God dang. So we do got Sharonda Brown. If I'm saying her name
It's
right.
Bowie.
Shit, I said Brown.
Let's see.
Baltimore City Education. Don't judge me. So she said shit sounding good.
Thank you.
Coyote TV said awesome.
Okay, that's what's up, Coyote.
MMJ Miss Jackson.
What up, Miss Jackson?
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Hi, Miss Jackson.
She said that's my guy Bosco. Then she says facts.
Okay.
She said we want them beats though.
That's what's up. That's what's
for
up.
Mike. That's for
Definitely
you, Mike.
like that.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah,
Love it.
that's what's up.
Well, that's all the comments that's coming up on my end, but I know
Okay.
it's probably some on Jackie's phone.
It's
But she
not
got an
coming up.
iPhone, and for some reason she don't know how to
Oh, my
work
God.
it
Why
today.
people be shady because you got an iPhone?
Because
This team I over here. What you got, Bosco?
I don't know how to work this thing.
He's been saying that since he's been sitting here.
I shared it. People want.
Oh my goodness.
For real.
Well, sometimes it's funny because some things with my phone or anything, because Michael is very technical savvy.
Right.
So I'll call him and be like, hey, I don't know how to do so and so. And he'll walk me through it most of the time. But I mean, he's a tech guy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's definitely a tech guy.
I got a TV in my house that just went blank, and it keeps saying no signal, but all the other TVs got signal. I'm like, I'm ready to throw this TV away. I said, I'd be going on YouTube and see.
Yeah, that's
This
another
joint.
thing. Yeah,
That's the school right there.
Yeah.
YouTube.
absolutely,
As
absolutely.
soon as I get a chance, before I go buy another one, I'm gonna see if I can get it to work.
Nate Thomas.
Right. Yeah, so
Comment.
Nate Thomas he got Baltimore City Education also. It's not Bisco. Bisco is a cracker. It's Bosco.
That's my manager, man.
oh my God.
I hope he don't sign your contract.
Well, if it's an extra digit in there. That's funny. See,
He corrected
he
it.
did a rebuttal.
Oh, Bosco.
Somebody else talk about Bosco.
Okay. So you got a fan club.
Yeah, man.
That's a good feeling.
Gotta keep. I be going live. Miss Jackson told me I gotta go live. It be 3-4 people. Then you gotta keep doing it, and it'll build up. You know.
And that's true. That's a great point because it don't really matter because you're just building that platform.
Yeah.
And so when people like it, they'll share it.
Yeah.
And then you'll end up getting more people. So that's another thing to
Flash Eden
remember
fucked
too.
up again.
Huh?
He said, my felt. What is my felt? My fault?
Oh my
that's what
God,
that
you
is.
having a field day with him.
Who, Nate?
No, that's Flash E.
Oh, Flash. My felt. What's up, Flash? You funny, man.
So do you have any, are you working on tour dates?
Well, I was on a few of the Grizel, Conway tour.
Okay.
The Slanted Face Killer tour.
Mm-hmm.
I just did the sound stage for that like 2 weeks ago. I think I got a show coming up in Brooklyn. We working out them kinks now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm about to throw, me and my manager and Miss Jackson, I really want to do my own show.
Okay.
As far as Zoom.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Film it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then where's though when I put it up, people can watch it when they want.
Right.
Right,
That's
right.
true.
You know. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yep. So I'm trying to get that together. And you know, Miss Jackson working out some tour dates and stuff. Matter of fact, she trying to find me a tour manager.
Okay.
Somebody that book tours. So, but you know, I'm working on my EP, so I'm not in no rush right now.
Mm-hmm.
Once it's done, hopefully, I'm trying to drop it in October.
Okay.
So the end of this month, hopefully we got some dates lined up. Yep. And then you know they supposed to be trying to do the 5-season reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I'm gonna make sure I get a little set on that.
Okay.
And then me and the Checker Flag Boys, we try and throw our own show too.
Yeah.
And bring people in, because you know we deal with artists from Philly, New York, DC,
Right,
Virginia.
right.
Get them ride up. We all perform.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just found out that I'm hearing the soundstage ready closed, so it's about to be really nowhere to really perform.
Oh wow.
So we
That's
gotta
crazy.
find some venues that we can at least invest in ourselves, because people want to see us perform. You know what I mean? So.
What'd he say?
Nate Thomas said, that's crazy how I type Bisco instead of Bosco.
You know, that was a typo, man.
You understand?
Yeah.
It happens. So are you gonna do like an album release, or how what's your plan for that?
Yeah, once it's done, I'm definitely trying to do a listening party.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's gonna be at a venue or I'm gonna just do it at the studio where it be special invite.
Okay.
Definitely gonna do one or the other. I'm trying to find something small and intimate where I could do a release with like 200 people or 150 people.
Okay.
And I can get some openers and perform my EP. So we still trying to get all that stuff together.
Right. We got.
Yeah, what is? Oh, Miss Jackson finally up. That's what you was looking at.
No, she said let's talk about Finally Up.
Oh, Finally Up is the record I got on the Experience.
Okay.
It's a I think Mike made that track. Mike did it. He's an incredible producer too from New York.
Okay.
But Finally Up is on a Experience compilation, which is going to be a bonus track on Concrete Success, and I'm shooting a video to that too.
Okay.
Soon, man. It's a dope record. I wrote hook. I write all the hooks. I think I write a lot of hooks, man. But it's a incredible record. It's different, and we got a song called Change on there. On the Experience, where it's a dope record about change, like what we need to do, what we need to stop. Once we shoot, I'm going to San Francisco, and what's October? Probably October, November. We're gonna shoot the video out there for Change too. Yep. I gotta go over to the West Coast now. Since she over there, I gotta make some moves. I'm going over there.
Right.
And then you know my man, y'all everybody know Travis, Boss Man over there. So when I go over that side, I'll make sure I visit my man.
Okay.
Shout out to Boss Man, Travis. You know what I mean?
That's
So
what's up. Right, we about to do that. Yeah.
yeah.
We got you, Miss Jackson.
Hey,
We got
Miss Jackson, you not managing Mix Station. Managing Bosco, okay?
We about to do 95. Then
Right.
we definitely got to end it with my man Mike Jones Scraping.
Okay.
And 95 is with my brother Spud Brooklyn. He from Brooklyn, and Mello produced it. So, and it's a crazy story about how this song came about, but we can play the video. Dope. And Bammer Man shot this as well.
Okay.
Try to keep it in the family.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Yeah. Keep the cost down.
That's right. That's the other side.
That's the smart part.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mellow. MJMG, CFB. We on one. What up, Spud? Baltimore to Brooklyn. We coming. I'm feeling like one of them, like my body wrapped in gold. Shorty looking like heaven, free, she gon' take my soul. On the corner with the steppers, eyes dark and it cold. Some reach out, but I reach down deep for the pole. At the table where I peel some, a milli was the goal, and $1 million not enough now for this grown man. Yacht party conversing with a bad one, she was born in Milan. Ducked so many loopholes, I should be dying in a can. But I'm four-wheeling, in Jamaica fucking up the grass. So many hours consumed and slicing through them grams. Through all this horror, still came out the mud, a great man with a plan. So you know it's a gorilla in the mist. Custom toilet where I piss. When I aim, I don't miss. Now you understand now why Bosco the shit. Y'all niggas fake, malfunctioning with a glitch. That's why I roam around town with a blick and extra clip.
I swear to God, I never spent 1 cent on a rollie. I guess I'm going to hell, that was the broke me. Till then, foreign's a hold me. It ain't foreign, I OD. I'm far from a OZ. Your OG'll know me. He probably done owed me. I'll never go broke. Money cheers to the old me. And I'm worth every cent. And I ain't changed, I've been a buck ever since them charges came. But I move like the 49ers and 9-5. I was 15, back in 9-5, sentenced to life. So I live every second sweeping hands of a Prezi. I step out, it's like the intro scenes out of Belly. Retro OGs, fatigue and a jersey. Razor inside of my mouth, don't make me birdie. Or Bishop the whole scene, revolve with your bow jeans. SHU Spud, Bosco CFB.
I'm so quiet in this loud room. I'm so stand up, hot bamboo. Niggas dirty, wash your mouth with shampoo. Every ball spoke out the park, nigga Beirut. No clue, had Curly jamming with that Zazu.
Alley-oop, Spud the dunk champ. 45 dumping, 10 boots, a 2-5 on him. And we don't play size, that's offense. Even in the office, hoodie on, brandish a Taurus.
The end beef, nigga, get to the root. I seen him get high off life with a kitchen spoon. I'm in a room full of vultures, they sleep to noon. Bright future, but behind me scenes full of gloom. Loving a new SL, we got a lot of room. Your boo wanna BBD me, get me in her room. Yeah.
Before the A&R desk, there was an AR invest. I sat for 13 till I came out invest. But please don't make me regress. The streets is recess. I'm trying to keep class, so speak less. Bosco in Brooklyn, Baltimore and Bushwick. We haul off and hook 'em, tunnel style, book 'em.
The fire video by Bosco. So tell us about the story behind it, or the creative process in putting that together.
I went to New York to record Scrape It, which is my man Mike produced, right? So we in there at my man Spud Brooklyn studio, so we recording the Scrape It. So since I was going to New York, the producers came to the studio, so they was making me beats live.
Oh, that's what's up.
So I guess Mello was getting stuck. So he started vibing the beats he already had.
Okay.
But me and Spud in the studio. So my manager outside with Mike and Mello. So when he played this beat, Nate was like, what the hell, go back to that. He said, yo, that's the one. And Mello, you know, he young producer. He like, man, I got high and shit. He said, man, that's it. Just play it again and watch what happens. So he played it, turned it up. Me and my man Spud was like, yo, what the fuck is that? And we went out the studio like, yo, that's it. And I was like, Spud, you gonna jump on this with me? Like, yeah, I got you. Cause Spud rap, but he a businessman too in the industry. So he more so. I pulled him out as I said, come on, we back. So we went back and forth on it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We also talked about a project to do together, probably mid next year. So everybody keep telling us our chemistry is like tight. So we should do more music together. So we thinking about doing a little EP together. You know what I mean? So that's how it came about. And then Spud and my manager Nate and all them drove down here from New York. We did the video in Baltimore. Okay. On the other side of the harbor at this restaurant. Like all that stuff is like we did that video. We took over the restaurant. People eating, looking at us like, what the hell? So the manager came out like, put it up, like, man, we paying customers, buddy.
Right, exactly.
He said, well, don't put the I guess he was intimidated because then he was like, man, just don't put the employees in there. Man, Barry Man ain't care. He filming everything.
Right. It was
footage. Man. So and it was Barry Man idea to go there.
Okay.
So shout out to Barry Man. Yep, that's how it happened on a whim. Because if they'd have made me another track, we probably would have never heard it.
See.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
But being in this industry, I feel like you're ahead of the game because you already have a team. A lot of people don't have, a team, like somebody that does, like you have, everybody has a different position and it's less work on you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's definitely the idea. Yes.
Definitely less work on me and it give me more time to create.
Right.
And that's the thing. And Miss Jackson, what I love about Miss Jackson, she teach you the business as we going along.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I teach. And she's like, Bosco, you're going to be the one to teach everybody else.
Right. I can see that.
Because all them years we dropped mixtapes. We get no royalties. They not.
Oh, wow.
You can't even really find none of the music.
Right.
We doing it the right way right now.
Right.
And Miss Jackson, she's up like, Bosco, this is hard work. I can't find nothing. Like everything's everywhere. So, and she got everything together. Like I had Mike, I said, we got to do it right, Mike. And Mike signed it, sent it back, and we doing good business. And we only getting better and bigger.
That's what's up.
And the bigger I get, Mike gonna get.
I appreciate that. That's what's up.
Well, shout out Miss Jackson for being on point and on top of your business. I love hearing stories like that. So, kudos.
Yeah.
Kudos. So I guess we could go to the next video because time is kind of winding down.
Yeah, man. This Scrape It. This is off of 9-5 and Scrape It is not out yet. It's on my new EP. Concrete Success should be dropping in October. I just came up with the name. Like I couldn't think of a name, and then it just hit me. Concrete Success should be dropping in October. My man Mike Ballard. Listen, he been doing it for a minute, but now. Don't come. He with me now. He with the Checker Flag Boys. And
y'all hear this?
Out. We killing his tracks. He liking what he... Listen, if you ain't coming with them bars, stay over there. You know what I mean? And this Scraping, man. And I got a lot of my friends in this video. This was planned. It didn't really go the way I wanted it to go because it was hot as hell outside. So we just did the hood thing, chilled out. And it came out great. Everybody liked it. And the clothes I got on is Halo and Horns, my brother Gramps and Scar Akbar clothing line. So shout out to my brothers.
Oh wow.
They showed me love with that, the way in the video.
That's what's up.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Whoa. Whoa. We at CFB. MJMG. Lock. And loaded. Yeah. On my deck, pink bottles under the pergola. On the street, 4-5, food platters I'm serving up. Not sure what you drive, I see a screen when I'm backing up. Used to be on the block with them gorillas, nigga acting up. Now was a loft with a naked bitch with a spatula. House so dark, look like I'm living with Dracula. Black attire in that black duffel bag, that murder swag. Still good in the hood, she love when I choke her, she love the gag. Stand up, nigga, never backstab. Only backlash when you come short, no excuses when it come to cash. We winners, hater, we run it up, we never dash. Dreams of Stacy, used to clean out Macy's. Now we out Tyson's, I win a hand from housing. Clout chasing, chop, knock you out your shoes and outfit. It's all about the checker flag. Stash one and spin the other bag. Salute a real one when you see him hopping out the Jag. Talk is cheap, nigga, we don't talk a lot. We just throw it in the air, fuck up the parking lot. The jewels on me glowing, colder than the frozen pot. I was raised right, you cook, then you clean the pot. Scrape it all off, rinse it down the drain. Scrape it all off, rinse it down the drain. Scrape it all off, rinse it down the drain. Scrape it all off, rinse it down the drain. Yeah, I'm from a place where they take shit don't belong to them. No matter how many times it drop, keep the ball moving. We do it how we want, give a fuck how the others do it. Cause when we do it, it's like we doing it for TV. Pally Pal, moving weight like Melly Mel. Blue cap for Easy E. Shouts to running D for the pen of me. Always wanted to meet Buck, I needed him for 10 a key. Instead hit it the VA, to holler at my nigga Lee. Then back to the city where the skyline is pretty. But on the front line, had to keep that full chopper with me. Diddy bopping like Smurder, stash house was at Birders. All you hear is gunshots, is normal every day a murder. Where I'm from, where the young call each other dumb. But my block, we added up the sums. Niggas coughing up a lung, niggas brains on a lamp and wicker. When you know where you can find me on the block where I get it. Yeah. Talk is cheap, nigga, we don't talk a lot. We just throw it in the air, fuck up the parking lot. The jewels on me glowing, colder than the frozen pot. I was raised right, you cook, then you clean the pot. Scrape it all off, rinse it down the drain. Scrape it all off, rinse it down the drain. Scrape it all off, rinse it down the drain. Scrape it all off, rinse it down the drain.
Yeah, I tell artists all the time, like even with me, Baltimore artists get to a certain level and think they just can't
Right,
and you got to show love to the people that was in the same space you was in. And that's why I always tell people, like, long as we can do business, like the paperwork right, holla at me. We can do music together.
Right.
Shoot, you know what I mean? It's all about networking and making good music. You know?
Right. I think sometimes people can't get out their own way because if you're helping someone, it doesn't take anything away from what you're. Right. Exactly. We're losing because we're not networking.
Yep.
So I would like to see us get better with that because we're so talented, but you can't hold it to yourself. Yeah.
It's one of them things you can't take money with you when you die.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You can't keep. You were here and you. And I'm gonna tell you, my cousin is Mike Knox from Philadelphia. He love his city so much. All he do is help people.
Right.
He put himself. He put people that he know hot before him. And it's crazy how Philly they're rappers that's my age, my era, like the Beanie Siegels. And they still tour. They still figures in a city.
Right.
And I mean, every other city is like that, but Baltimore.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
It is, yeah.
So we got to change that narrative, man, and start working with each other and promoting each other. Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah. But we're behind everybody else because of that way of thinking.
Yep.
And if we want to see change, it starts with us.
Yep. Exactly.
And please stop blaming the goddamn radio stations.
Right.
Yo, niggas blame the radio. No, 92Q ain't playing us. This ain't that. And you don't got the quality. But also, you got to go beyond 92Q. It's the internet now.
Yeah.
You don't got to wait on 92Q.
Don't got to wait on them, man. You just got to tap in. Because it be a lot of events I see on my Instagram and Facebook that be networking events. I don't always have time to go. But you got to make time to go to those things.
Absolutely.
Or if you see, like, what's the DJ Boo Man? I was so mad I couldn't go because I don't really know Boo Man, but he came to the he was the DJ in the Black Flamingo video with me, Scar, EJ, and I want to go show love.
Right.
You supported y'all.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So I was so mad I couldn't make it, but salute to him for getting his street name. But these the things when you see these type of things going on, even if you don't know them. You go, it's going to be somebody you know and you can start networking. So that's the thing we got to stop thinking because you don't know nobody, you ain't got to go. They pitting it on Facebook so people can go.
Absolutely.
And show love. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm about to start going to more stuff that I see that even if I'm not invited to or don't really know personally, I'm going. Yeah. And I know a lot of people stand next to me and don't know I'm Bosco. So you guys start, you know what I mean? And you guys start going out there. They know my name though, but they don't know me. You know what I mean? With the face. You know, so gotta start going places and shaking hands.
Absolutely.
And introducing yourself. Because, you know, me being from the street, that's hard for me.
Yeah.
To just walk up to a street. Because once they give me that friction, I'm going to be like, what?
Did you steal from Baltimore?
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I be, but I got to
it
at
is.
least got to try, at least if I see somebody I do know and they might be talking to somebody, pull up on them or whatever. But we got to do better, man. We holding ourselves back.
We are. Yep, we are. And I think that was a good point that you made because a lot of times, lately, I've been showing up because people support me. So if I know that someone is having something, I'm going to show up. And if I can't, then I might pay for a ticket just to show support.
Love. Yeah.
Yep. I think that's necessary. We're in entertainment, so you have to get out there and make these connections because it could take you places that you couldn't even imagine going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I met Nick through Terrence because I was ready to leave where I was, and I just happened to be, we're talking at the bar. He said, "Oh, my man, you gotta call him. He is good. He is all that.
Right.
Everything that you just said, he does all of that." He gave me the phone number. He tried to call you that night, and so. But it's funny because, and he even followed up the next day and say, "Did you talk to him?" I said, "I'm getting ready to call him again now," and we talked. And I would have never known about Nick if it wasn't for Terrence. So I appreciate that connection, and the rest is kind of like history. I've been with Nick since 2019, actually. So consistency.
Yeah.
That's the key.
You need all the outlets.
Keep updating.
Yeah. That's another thing. I got to share this. Every time I come into the station, now mind you, we haven't been here long, so I still get lost. You saw that firsthand.
Right, yeah. Definitely.
But every time I come in, Nick is the perfect example of someone that consistently invests in his business. Every time I come in, there's something new. And I'm like, that wasn't here the last time I was here. So he's always pouring into his brand, his business. And that's what a lot of us have to understand. We're the brand, so we have to consistently pour into that. If we want people to take us serious and to know us, then we got to spend money. You know, that's the other side. A lot of times people say, I can't afford this. But if you're trying to go next level, you can't afford not to.
Right.
Yeah.
It's sacrifice.
It's sacrifice.
You can't buy them forces next week.
Right.
You can't. Baby, tell it, because like when you with a significant other, and every birthday, every holiday, you buying these expensive gifts. Baby, this year we stacking.
Yeah.
We
Exactly.
We can't buy that now this year. Let's wait the next year.
Right.
And that's going to show you if you should be with anyway. Because if you with somebody ain't trying to grow,
I'm mad.
you know what I mean?
That's the other side.
You know?
Prime example.
That's the other side.
You got to be with people that's
and you got to be willing to take risks.
I think so.
Because me even moving over here is a risk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From what I had.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
It's a risk, but I see the bigger picture.
You had the parking. That was a big thing.
Yeah.
I remember going in there and you ain't had to worry about parking.
Right.
Right.
It was food places across the street.
Definitely.
It was a gym around the corner.
But me moving here was more about the kids.
Right.
Because I teach kids over here.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I had to look at that like, how can I help somebody know what I know?
Right.
Okay.
And
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a good thing, man.
And we got entertainment facilities here.
Right.
Yeah.
We got performance rooms.
Right. Yeah. That's
And
what
I'm
you just
setting
said.
it all up.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? Literally, they're remodeling everything.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, I'm in here at the bottom level. Let me,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? So when it come,
You're
it's
in
gonna be
position
nice.
and you're
You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
everything you do is a risk.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. Because when I came here, I ain't been in school in so long. I'm thinking school closed. Because then school don't, it's surprising that the school is open. The kids are still here.
Yes.
That's what we need more of, where the kids have after school programs and ways to
Safe
learn
haven
it.
spot.
Yeah.
Right, absolutely.
And Baltimore need it.
We
Bad.
need it bad.
Oh, yeah.
Bad.
Bad, man.
You should see how many kids really love doing this.
Yeah.
Right here, what we doing right now.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Cause you know it's all over the gram, it's all over they infatuated, and then when it's easy to touch now,
and it's in their neighborhood.
It's in their neighborhood,
Right,
you know?
exactly.
Cause I know what is it? What was the old goon thing was? Beats
and bullets,
like
yeah.
that, things like that.
That's major.
Spud Brooklyn got one in New York where he teach
Okay.
the kids how to engineer. Like we need that stuff, man.
And that's what I'm basically setting up. in
Yeah,
this building.
that's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
Cause I got the room next door. It's gonna be a music studio, learning facility.
That's dope, man.
And this is already set up for podcasts.
Right.
Right.
Then it's
right.
around the corner. I have a classroom. I bring all the kids in and we just sit down and talk.
Dope.
And I show them the graphics and stuff, how to do graphics and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it's here. It's just a slow process, you know.
Right. Yeah.
And it's a risk.
Yeah.
Now the library's remodeled, so now we get ready to set up the Baltimore Tiny Desk thing.
Right, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's gonna be fire.
Cause I can record and do live streaming. Or I do it in the churches.
Right.
So I already know what I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Why not do a Tiny Desk? Baltimore
Right.
need that.
Yeah.
We need that.
You need that exposure.
You know what I
man.
mean? You can have like 50 people in there. That's all you need.
Right.
Nice intimate set. Get your
Right,
band.
right.
Everything gonna sound good. 'Cause
Right.
I'm doing the,
Yeah.
behind the scenes.
Man.
So everything gonna be good.
Yeah.
Dope.
And they can tune in and pay for the stream.
Right.
Right.
Dang, that's what's up.
Come on, man. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
You know what I
Definitely.
mean? It's a win-win. We got the rooftop. We get ready to get certified for to have events on the rooftop. out here. So they just gotta get certified for how many
That's
people we
nice.
can have.
For the capacity, right?
Yep.
Right. Right.
Wow.
We lining that up. You got the big field out there. We working on Park Heights Fest for next year. So
Okay.
we're gonna have a music festival right here in Park Heights. You know what I mean? It's
Well,
a lot of
guess
stuff
what?
that's happening.
Plug, I want to be in everything.
That's right. That's
Tell you.
right. Yeah.
Then they got
Everything.
the big room downstairs. That's a 300 rental facility. Like what it fit about 400 people in that.
Woo.
room.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's dope.
And we got a gym. So you can have event with both rooms.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot, yo, it's crazy.
So Nick, what's because we saw Charmaine when we were coming up here. She runs this, right?
Right.
Okay.
So she running in Dr. G.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they
Man.
reached out to me the former owner of this building, Mr. Mitchell, I didn't know he wrote that.
Yeah.
He wanted me here for years.
Right.
But I was, where I was comfortable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So once that became messed up, a little messy, I'm like, you know what? Let me transfer my business to this.
Right.
You know what I mean? I prayed about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all good.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
But we going to do some things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Back to you, Jackie.
Okay.
Not me.
Well, thank you.
I'm trying to get involved, man.
I did have one more question with, now we have these streaming platforms. How do y'all feel about that? Do you feel like it's beneficial financially, or it's just more beneficial in getting you in front of more people?
It's definitely getting you in front of more people.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said before, is you can put anything on there, but if you ain't putting it in the right places, it's not being seen.
Okay.
You can post all day, but if no one coming to your page, and then you don't know the knowledge, because there's so many platforms, there's so many my DM is so filled with people they can get you my YouTube views, or I can do this, or I can do that, and then if people that don't know no better gonna just jump on the first thing smoking, and then but your money already gone.
That's the problem right there.
Right, exactly.
You get 40 new followers,
and you done paid $200.
It's got.
That's true.
And get with people that know. What people do, referrals.
Right.
And always, what y'all women do all the time, read the when they looking at something, they want to read the no, like when they buy something, they want to read
the reviews. We want the reviews, right?
Like read the reviews and really deep down into it, where you're not just wasting your money. Yeah.
Now I am big on that, and I will not buy if I see bad reviews.
Right.
I want to read a lot of it so I can make an informed decision if I'm going to buy it or not. I'm big on that. Yeah.
So it's the same. You gotta do that with everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Like even with my business, most of my business is from referrals.
Mm-hmm.
I don't post like that.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So if you do good work or people believe in what you're doing, they gonna tell somebody.
Sometimes you don't win all the business.
Not
There's
all
some
business ain't good business. Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't deal with cheap people, man.
That's another thing.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a believer in that too. Or people want a hookup because they know you. No, it don't work like that. Because I'm spending money building.
Givers and takers.
Yeah.
Most people are takers.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I learned that.
Sometimes we learn it from people that's close to us, because I learned it this year, and it was so funny that it happened. I was like, you don't realize I could still make that money without him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was a situation that was supposed to be my friend, so I said, okay, go ahead, that. You know what I mean? Wish you luck. Because at the end, I was like, this could go bad, and it's not even worth it. But at the same time, it's like you really have to pick who you can and can't work with.
I agree with that. Yeah.
People will show you, and it don't matter how long you know, and you be like, damn, not you.
Yeah.
But it worked out. Yeah. Because I showed them what I was already working on, which was your video, and they was like, yeah, that's tight. And I'm like, you don't even see the picture. Yeah, that was that. Yeah. I said, you don't see the bigger picture.
Right.
You
and
little,
it's like
you
that
feeling
sometimes. It's like that. Or people feeling like they could trade on your name. Because I had something like that happen about a little over a year ago. A person that I was interested in contacted Howard about one of their shows. And I'm like, Howard called me immediately. And I asked, like, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you go through me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it taught me a valuable lesson that, you don't always know people's intention, and until they show their hand.
Yeah.
So I'm more guarded now because I learned.
and they don't realize in them instances they messing up someone else's blessing because they want to be the way they are.
Exactly.
Then you, like you said, you guarded now. You ain't gonna,
Yeah.
you know, and that blessing could be for somebody that really needed it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's real.
It's definitely real. And people are opportunists. They don't want to take the time to do the work themselves, so they want to trade on or use somebody, you know, that's a friend or family member. And like you said, they could mess up what you already have, and they don't think about it because they're just thinking selfishly.
Yep.
So you learn and you learn to do better. Okay. So.
Oh, I gotta give you a gem real quick.
Okay.
Because of that, because Miss Jackson, I talked to so many different artists through Miss Jackson. Like,
okay.
I had a conversation with Mr. Servon from No Limit, and he was telling me how dope I was. So me and him got a record. So Miss Jackson was like, call Serve and see da-da-da-da. And I'm like, no, I'm not calling him. I'm going to get you to call him. I don't even want to step on nobody's toes.
Right.
Or even think I move like that. But when she really gave me the okay, then it was cool. But I never, if I introduce you to them, and I'm going to call through, get you to call them first until you really put your foot down like, look, it's cool. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure she know I'm not like that. But it's just protocol. That's just things. It's second nature to me. Yeah,
I'm like that too. You know, if I meet somebody through you, before I contact them, I'm because I don't want you to feel like you can't trust me, because that's a big thing with me. And then once you give me the green light, then I can say, hey, I was referred to you by, but I'm not just going to call. You know, so and I think that's important because it's about the relationship. Yep. And you have to be able to trust me if you want to continue to do business.
Yep.
Yeah. So I wish more people thought like that. And I would say a lot of that, too, could be upbringing. Yeah. You know, you are, I guess, guarded with the things that you do because you want that connection and you don't want to sever it by being cutthroat.
Yeah. Cutthroat don't last long.
It don't.
You want longevity. You definitely don't want that type of name.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. So, do you have any final thoughts as we close out the show, or any final words of wisdom that you'd like to share?
I always tell people, I'm a Christian. But if you're not a Christian, just find a higher power because it gives you discipline.
Absolutely. I love it.
Family, I just lost one of my cousins, man. So tell your family members you love them. If you're going through something, make up. And it's all about concrete success.
Yes.
That's coming in October. I'm working hard on it. And the Checker Flag Boys, MJMG, Shoe Radio. And shout out to Mix Station and my baby, Queen Jackie, man. Thank you. And my man Mike. Me and Mike, when this all gone, me and Mike working. We about to get to work.
That's right.
More and I think these music I'm creating is get like EJ now. He want beats. The whole Checker Flag Boys is waking up to like, man, that beat, man. And I'm like holding my mic like this. We definitely gotta.
That's what's up.
We gotta do the Checker Flag EP, and so we gonna open up. But I want to get to the point when we get our own studio, Mike can come through, meet everybody, and feel comfortable to drop through when he want. When he leave the gym, we gonna be in the studio. He can come in there and just working. We just working, man. Shout out to everybody that's doing a thing in Baltimore. But like Queen Jackie said, we need to do more stuff together so we can put Baltimore where we need to be.
Absolutely.
Yep, that's all I got, man. I appreciate you bringing me up here.
Oh, yeah, it was a must.
Yeah, so.
You know, it was an honor for us to finally have you on the show.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I know we're going to be working on some other things together.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to that. And you too, y'all got some things that y'all working on,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you, I think it was. I wish I had caught that moment on camera.
Right.
Y'all realized, right?
Yeah,
'cause I'm like-
that was there. That needed to be on camera.
Yeah,
It was
it was.
crazy.
It was definitely crazy. You have any final thoughts?
Nah, just love is love.
Yeah, all
Love is
day.
love.
Thank
All
you,
day,
folks. We'll be back here next week with the cast, the guys from Commandments of a Female Hustler. They'll be joining me next week, so that's going to be another great show. I have a backlog of guests right now. It won't be Wednesday. Oh, so I had to reschedule them. I'll let them know. But okay.
You don't want to mess that
Gotta
up.
take care of that.
Right. So we're going to have, over the next couple of months, quite a few people coming through, gracing us with their presence, and it's going to be all love. So I definitely appreciate the continued support. Good night, folks, and thank you for tuning in.